watching TV, but don't enjoy the cost that's associated with cable, satellite, so forth. So here's what my wife and I have done in order to cut the cord, so to speak, and save ourselves a bit of money. Here's what we did. First of all, we looked at getting over-the-air TV antenna. I went down and bought a little over-the-air antenna, just an antenna you go buy at the store to hook up to the back of our TV, and it did not work at all. I mean, we got a couple channels. I knew there were a lot more in our area available, but it just would not pick them up. I think I spent $30 on this thing. So we're still trying to save money, and I thought, well, we need to, you know, I'll go buy a different, better antenna, and it'll save us money in the long run. Went down and spent, I think, $40 on an antenna off the shelf. Same thing, didn't work. Very poor reception. So, to make a long story short, I made my own TV antenna, and it's not pretty. It sits behind the couch. It's pretty ugly, but it works fantastically. It is the best antenna ever. So I'll share that with you today. So there's a reason this thing sits behind the couch where nobody can see it, because it is ugly. But basically what it is some copper wiring, and we've got a rail, a common rail that runs down both sides, and then you get a UHF VHF transformer. And what that allows you to do is, just like the old bunny ears back in the day, you basically have a number of sets of these that are picking up over-the-air television. So we're pretty high tech here. We have a 2x4, just a 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch piece of press board, and some tin foil. And basically the tin foil, the thought there is that it reflects back into our rabbit ear antennas here. And then the 2x4 down the center is simply just to have something to mount our wiring to. So this is basically just stripped Romex wire right here. Romex is the wiring that's in your house, and there's 3 strands that that run together. And so basically I just measured them out, and I cut 20-inch strips of Romex, stripped the wire out, and then folded them in half. And so you have 10-inch long, 10-inch long ear, 10-inch long ear, 20-inch total piece. And then what I've done here is I have taken another chunk of wire, and I just curled a little loop in the end of it, put a washer on the back side, put the bunny ear sandwiched in the middle, and then screwed in on top of that with another. This is one of those self-tapping like roofing screws, so it's got a washer on the back of it as well. So washer, sandwiched bunny ear, curled chunk that runs down through there. And so these rabbit ears, there's 1, 2, there's 4 per side, and they're all attached to this common rail. And once again, just a little curl, and it attaches to our UHF VHF transformer there. So these are about $5 at a Walmart or Radio Shack or whatever you decide to go with. They're not very expensive. That's the only thing I had to buy to make this. I had a 2x4, I had the wiring, and obviously I had some tin foil in the cabinet in the kitchen. So, and I had the Romex wire. But even if you didn't have all these supplies, it would still be cheaper to buy it and make your own. And I tell you what, the signal strength that we get out of this thing is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's count how many channels we get. 1, 35, 36 channels. Pretty good. Well, that thing's hideous, so we're gonna go and stick it back behind the couch. Now, that thing gets such good reception that honestly you could put that in an attic, put it down in the basement, and that copper wiring just soaks up the rays. So you could get great reception, wire everything into a basement or an attic or something like that, and it would just pick up like crazy. So obviously if you're powering a whole house system or something like that, you could build a big one and stick it in the attic or somewhere where you wouldn't notice it. Now we have ours stuffed behind the couch. We have people over all the time, and they have no clue that we have an antenna stuck behind the couch. So obviously it's not something that's going to be out hanging on the wall as art because it's not pretty, but it's highly functional. So highly recommend it. Build your own TV antenna. It's fun, and it works 10 times better than those cheesy little antennas you can get from the store. So save some money, build your own antenna. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.